Hello dear friends, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies. I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, feminine and masculine, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, that these also can interchange with the characters. That means that I may speak directly to you, Scorpio, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you'll be able to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. I appreciate them. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In case that the chapters are not being visible in the YouTube player, you can always find the timestamps to the chapters also in the description box below. So if you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, and planet Venus in the sign of Scorpio, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Scorpio, please. And everything that is for their higher good to know now. All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Scorpio. The star, so sign of Aquarius. The star speaks to us about bringing our dreams, our hopes into fruition, making them true. It speaks about let yourself be guided by your guiding star in order to get there, to be able to bring your hopes, your dreams into fruition. It also can speak about an opportunity that is now being created in healing an emotional wound, but in a conscious way, understanding the steps, connecting the dots to see it from a higher perspective so that you can follow the journey, to follow those dots, and in the same manner to do the healing. It can be done now at a very deep level, maybe generational. You are understanding it now from a higher perspective and you are able to heal it consciously. Let's see, or you are able to bring information from the subconscious into the conscious, and with that new information you are able to do that. For Scorpio, please, and everything that is for the higher good to know now. King of Cups, Four of Wands, King of Pentacles, Justice, Five of Pentacles. The Emperor. And you see that I am really shuffling this card, both Emperors. I will explain in a second. Ace of Pentacles and Eight of Wands. So, at the bottom of the deck, you have Temperance. Temperance, sign of Sagittarius. Temperance is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it, and sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. You have a lot in common with the reading for Libra, and Libra is here, sign of Libra is here. So maybe there is also a message in their reading for you. Back to your reading, your cards. Temperance speaks about everything that is happening. It's happening in divine timing, but it also can speak about inner balance. This is Archangel Michael. You are under protection. So work with him in order to bring your inner balance into balance, to balance the fire and the water, the passions with emotions, to bring them in perfect balance so that they can coexist, because even one bit more, one of the two elements are more than the other, they can be the end of the other element. Fire can bring water to boiling, and through boiling to evaporation, and water can put fire down. So in order for them to coexist, they have to be in perfect balance. Can help you do that. As long as we are not only emotion, but innerly in balance, we also start and manifest balanced situations, circumstances, relationships, people, balanced people in our life. So in this deck of cards, as you see, the Emperor and all the kings have two cards, one in masculine energy and one in feminine energy. And from the kings, you have two kings, the cups, your energy, and the King of Pentacles, and both from the feminine energy. And I will explain, but starting with these two emperors, they come in balance. Sign of Aries, sign of Sagittarius, so a lot of fire in your reading. Maybe fire, wand, it's speaking, Eight of Wands again, Four of Wands, speaks about it's time to take action, to act in balance. The Emperor speaks about authority, speaks about autonomy, speaks about independence, sovereignty, and it came both in balance. When the Emperor is in balance, we tend to listen to ourselves, because we are understanding that we are the emperor in our own life. I'm the ruler. I'm in charge of my life. I am the one who's deciding where I'm going from now here on. I'm the law in my own life. I am the deciding factor, and he has a lot of knowledge. He went through a lot, but also, besides being the conqueror, by definition, he was able to conquer more than one kingdom in order to build his empire. The heart is still open. This is the leader. Coming in balance is the leader is that character that, yes, it can be goal oriented, they can be it's my way or the highway, but they know when they need to be a little bit strong-hearted in order to get to those results. And for me, this is you embodying the energy of the Emperor in moving towards independence, sovereignty, authenticity, in listening to your heart, in doing what you are in need to do in order to get your independence, to be independent, to have this new beginning towards prosperity, new beginnings that will lead you towards abundance, prosperity. It's like a golden opportunity, but you need to take action. You need to be courageous and acting in balance. In order to get to be able to materialize this new beginning with abundance, prosperity, having everything that you are starting now, because this is a new start. It will be led towards success, but you need to do it in balance. 8 of Wands speaks about a lot of information that is coming in order to move you towards another place, another opportunity, another situation, another circumstance, another partnership, whatever the 8 of Wands is, where you can have this new start, successful new start. Yes, it's about Wands, and Wands is fire. Take action, but in this card, it has a lot to do with air, with letting yourself be guided towards the currents of air. And now with these kings, yes, this is you, but the King of Cups speaks about emotional maturity, and it's from a feminine perspective. The feminine, the Queen of Cups is much more intuitive. It's much more open towards listening to her intuition. She can be very impressionable. She can be very empathic, and because of that, she feels, not that you are not doing the same, but you have a greater, as the King, you have a greater grasp of your emotions. You feel them, but you know how to control them. And this is exactly like, listen to your intuition. It's like her here, it's in connection with the higher realms. Know that you are being protective. It's like this is your soul that is being protected, holding, and through guidance. Even if there are situations in which you may feel like, oh my God, this is so narrow, I won't be able to go through it without problem, trust yourself, trust your guidance, and you'll be led, even if the water is a little bit not so quiet, stormy, or have trust and go further, act. The King of Cups is the character that not only speaks about maturity, but he knows not to let experiences that are not so pleasant, not so positive, to determine his present and even more his future. So he knows how to keep in check his emotional balance, so that even if it may seem scary, to go further. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is that character that speaks about success. Being the successful businessman, businesswoman, knows how he has plans, he's the visionary. He plans years ahead, and afterwards, step by step, he follows those steps in order to get to the desired result. Very hardworking, but has that palpable, tangible way of doing things. He knows how to take an idea from the idea, theoretical way of being the idea, and put it into practice so that it becomes something tangible, palpable, to see effectively see the results. The Queen of Pentacles has a lot in common with the King, but her approach is, the King is micro, sees everything in a larger scale, and the Queen sees everything in detail. And again, combine the two of them. Make those plans ahead further. The King doesn't know how to plan only from today for tomorrow. He plans years ahead, but look at everything in detail, so that it's like a clockmaker, to know every little wheel where its place is, so that the whole thing works and it moves you towards the desired result. Four of Wands. Four of Wands can mean a lot of things, and it speaks about new beginnings. I will enumerate them, but what they all have in common is that it's like it's now being built, and you are starting with a very solid foundation, so that years ahead you can build and build and build without fearing that something will happen and everything will come down. With authority, it's like those strong structures that holds, that you can, by doing the things that you are doing your own way with this solid foundation, you can also start and build your empire, your business in such a way that will help you gain your autonomy, your sovereignty, your independence. Take it how it resonates. Four of Wands speaks about new beginnings, speaks about new association, new partnerships, new relationships, new jobs, new home, moving in with somebody new relationships, romantic relationships. Can speak about engagement or marriage. Again, what they have in common is that solid foundation. If it's a partnership, regardless what kind of partnership, the both are working together, putting their heads together in order to build something strong. The two approaches. Justice, sign of Libra, speaks about, she's here, justice is here, it's being it's here in order to bring justice, to be served, to bring balance back. It can speak about legal things. If you are going towards a new partnership, a new business with somebody, make sure that everything is legal. Put yourself under legal protection, but it's here in order to bring that balance back. It can be that through this new beginning that you are going towards, this new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles, you are starting and building in a way that brings balance back, even financially speaking. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles speaks about something that you may feel like everything is lost. And not only everything is lost, but it's like I was used and afterwards somebody slammed the door into my face. Is lack mentalities. You're not good enough, you're not worthy of, you are not deserving of, and so on. I think that you had the start. You are healing these kind of mentalities that it may be that they were told by somebody that is not so in balance with these leashes. I don't like it at all. Somebody that is very manipulative, very controlling, but you need to act in a balanced way in order to have those epiphanies, have that higher perspectives to heal these lack mentalities. The lack mentalities belong to the people that don't know how to put themselves into the light only by minimizing the importance of others. The problem with this card is when we are starting and believing in that, and they are repeating that again and again, and at one point, when if we are being repeated the same BS, we start and believe it, and that's the problem when we start and believing, because adding our belief system to this will start and manifest them, and it's like, oh, they were right, and we are going round in circles. This is why everything is both kings in feminine energy, in bringing both sides into balance. This is why justice is here. This is why temperance is here with inner balance. This is why the emperor came out in both energies. Again, it's time to act balanced in order to enforce the balance within, so that you can start and manifest balanced situations, circumstances, opportunities. You can do it, and you'll have the information that can lead you towards that. You'll receive it. Justice again. So maybe you need to consult with somebody, because from the Justice Department, a lawyer, a judge, somebody, in order to be able to act like this, to put yourself under protection, to regain your balance. Sign of Libra. Maybe somebody from Libra is able to help you with the legal side of things. What's with justice, please? I think that with the energy of the Emperor, I'm the one who's the ruler in my own life. This energy is being activated within yourself in order to be able to detach yourself emotionally, but detach yourself from these lack mentalities, and with that, starting something balanced for yourself, for new beginnings, for... What's with justice, please? Why is justice here, please? Temperance, the same card. So you are being protected, Archangel Michael, but you need to balance is the key word here. You need to keep yourself in balance, to enforce that inner balance, so that everything that comes forward starts and manifests itself to be in balance. Continue on, have faith, and continue on, because this is the moment where balance can be brought back into your life. But you have a deciding role in doing that, starting with yourself. What's with Five of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles, it's for sure out of balance, thinking those lack mentalities and having they use me and afterwards they slam the door into my face, and releasing those mentalities in order to come back into balance. Five of Pentacles, please. Why is Five of Pentacles here, please? And it flew. Yes, it flew towards the Emperor. and is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, that is fire sign. The Emperor being Aries, fire sign, and the Page of Wands, I'm perceiving it as being the minor arcana from the Hanged Man, in the sense that it has a lot to do with enlightenment, too, with something that is now being eruptive, new ideas, new abilities. You see things from another perspective, in the sense that you are discovering new things about yourself, new abilities, new circumstances, or you realize you discovered new things about your surroundings that enforce not only the knowledge, but it's an inner knowledge that I deserve more, I want more. It's nothing wrong with that. I can do more. Why? Because I am deserving of more. And he's striving for more because he knows that he deserves much more than this kind of treatment, this kind of situation, circumstances. But it's something that comes within. It's not something that comes from the outer. It's something that needs to within ourselves, our deepest. This is you letting yourself hearing, and not only hearing but listening to that inner starseed or divine sparkle of yourself. And that realization, that ideas brings you towards, I know I can do better than this, but I need to be the one who's deciding, to be the one in charge, to take responsibility of my actions. What's with the Emperor, please? Tell me more about the imbalance. Ace of Swords. Acting, taking action, responsible actions. You'll be led towards victory. You'll be able to see clear where you need to go towards, and you'll be led towards victory. It can be that truths are coming out. You have epiphanies that will help you cut all the clouds so that you can see clear. And you can also see it as the sword of Archangel Michael. You have him twice here. So that you have this new beginning. Again, Ace of Pentacles, so that you can go towards those golden opportunities. Everything that you are starting now will be very, not only fortunate, but lead you towards abundance, prosperity, so that you can build exactly what you realize that you are able to do. So, what's with the Ace of Pentacles, please? New beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. Ace of Pentacles, please. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. It's something that is palpable, tangible. You'll see the results. It's not only an idea, a new idea. It can start with that, but it will materialize itself. You have to start. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles, please. It's like a new door, a new portal, it's opening with these new opportunities. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles, please. Six of Swords. You are leaving a situation behind where you everything was very hard. You put a lot of effort into it, and the results were not what exactly as the effort was, and you are leaving these not so quiet waters behind and going towards much more light, much more harmony, much more respect, much more situations, circumstances where everything flows. It's in love, in harmony, in reciprocity, in respect, and with that you are leaving something that was not in balance, or where everything was very hard, in order to have this new beginning. And you'll have it. You are going towards it. You are leaving this behind. Eight of Wands. Those information that come in, or you need to make to travel towards another place in order to get those information, but it's like currents of water, currents of air that will lead you towards where you need to be, towards these new beginnings. Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here, please? Knight of Wands, be courageous and act. Have trust in yourself, trust your intuition, trust. It's like you are having your own antenna with which you are being inspired, and this inspiration will lead you towards taking action in moving towards where you can have these new beginnings. It's inspiring, it's giving you determination, it's giving you courage, it's giving you energy so that you can make this jump. You are making a jump from something that was very hard, very not only troubling with the Five of Pentacles, but burdening. You felt it very burdening, and you are making the jump towards something else. New beginnings with a solid foundation. And this foundation has to do also with your inner foundation in balance. Four of Wands. Eight of Wands, the same card as this. So you'll receive quick moving energy, information that comes very quickly, so that you'll know where you need to go in order to have this new association, new partnership, new home, new business, whatever it is, on solid ground, on solid foundation. What's with the King of Pentacles, please? King of Pentacles can be any sign of Pentacles, of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. King of Pentacles, please. King of Wands and Page of Swords. King of Wands, the minor arcana of the Emperor, is the Conqueror, is that mature, three kings, mature, that no, even if he's impulsive, fire sign, he sets his intention, and until he gets there, he doesn't stop. But he has the maturity. He went through a lot in his life and knows how to keep his impulses under control, so that he can wait the perfect moment, so then when he strikes, he will be led towards victory. This is somebody that's very courageous. This is the planner, and you keeping with maturity, being fair, listening to your heart, let yourself be guided. It's like all the energies are coming in combining. In the Emperor is the one who conquered. He was the King of Wands. He was the King of Cups. He was the King of Pentacles. He conquers all those stages in order to be the ruler of them all. You are in such a moment in your life where everything can merge, become in balance, so that you can achieve everything that you want. It's a learning process. Open yourself towards new information with the Eight of Wands twice, and open yourself towards that new information. It will give you what's missing in order to be able to merge all those abilities, all those characteristics of everyone. So that, and kings, they want to see results. You are that character that, okay, I went through this, I realize now that I'm able to achieve much more, and I'll be courageous in making those steps, doing those, taking those actions, responsible actions in balance, so that I open myself towards new beginnings, so that I can see results. King of Cups, please. Tell me more about the King of Cups. The King of Swords is missing in order for you to have all the kings. An association, and because there are much more aspects that are now being merged, so that there is that solid foundation. King of Cups, please. Seven of Pentacles, so that you can start and take care of your own hopes and dreams. These are the seeds. Seeds are hopes, dreams, wishes. Tend them in order to have the harvest that you know that you are deserving. Put the hard work, invest your time, your energy, your effort, your resources in yourself, in your dreams, in your hopes, so that you are able to achieve that. And leave behind everything that was not in balance, and to move forward towards something that you know that you are deserving of. You are now at a point where you can, it's like a better version of yourself, a much, not better, completer version of yourself, much more aspects of yourself that can express themselves in making yourself the ruler in your own life, in your own business, in whatever you want to start now. Good for you, Scorpio. Best advice, best guidance for Scorpio at the end of the reading, please. Dark thoughts, and it came out like this. For me, this is you coming out of these dark thoughts. I will read them both to you because it came not upright but not in reverse. It's from Consciousness Suit. Shadows of the mind. Upright. A man moves into a dark maze. It's with the Six of Swords, you are leaving this behind, but I told you I read them both. A man moves into a dark maze. It's confusing and frightening, with paths that lead to shadowy, unknown results. Receiving this card, upright is a warning about the potential dark shadows within our inner and outer life. This is why so much was being accentuated with twice temperance, inner balance, inner and outer life. This card may be a signal that you could be drawn into questionable activities, perhaps with unsavory people. Look closely in detail at any new endeavors in your life and at the people with whom you connect. Investigate your choices. Turn to your intuition to determine if they truly honor you and if each endeavor truly resonates with your heart. The most important dark alleys you should be aware of at this time, however, are the twisting patterns of negative thoughts or unhealthy habits winding through your daily life. Worrisome thinking or escapes behavior may be lifelong habits, but it's time for you to take control. And you had the start, and I told you about healing those. Manage your negative thoughts. Create healthier habits such as nutritious eating, regular exercise, and relaxations. Don't let yourself go deeper down the dark alleys of fear, worry, and self-doubt. Your life force vibrates with your daily energy and with the fire that came in for sure. And you do have the power to determine the direction it takes. Choose a path of bright thoughts and healthy choices and leave the dark alleys, both real and imagined, behind. Reversed, I won't show it to you reversed, but I will read the meaning of it. Here comes the sun. When this card is reversed in your spread, it reveals you are at that point where you can make the change. It reveals a time of increasing light and clarity for you. You may have been through some dark times lately, Five of Pentacles. Lost in a labyrinth of problems, but all that is coming to an end. Things will be going more smoothly from now on. In fact, your movement into lighter, happier times may have already started. Your life force energy is lifting, bringing more joyous experiences and increasingly positive results. Make sure you support these wonderful outcomes by maintaining your bright new pathways of trust and positive thinking. Affirmation: I consciously choose to release unhealthy thoughts or behavior. I am always strong enough to make choices that honor me. And this is what you are doing, and this is you becoming again that authority in your own life, not controlling in the sense of manipulative, but keeping in charge your emotions, the way that you act, being in balance. Balance in itself is a very stable way of doing things, so that everything that comes from within, it's being mirrored also in your outer life, in balanced situation, balanced circumstances, balanced relationships, and so on. So I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.